guys. Come on, say hello. If you're watching the replay, let me know. Oh, this thing's not sitting straight. It's driving me crazy. Oh. And this chair doesn't move easy. How's everybody doing? It's Thursday. Sorry, doesn't want to stay for me. It's Thursday. How's everybody doing? We're almost to the weekend. Not that weekends stand out anymore, does it? My kids are, in and out, odd schedules, school part-time. It's kind of crazy. How's it where you guys are, right? So for those that don't know me, I am Tracy. I'm a healing coach, energy healer, spiritual mentor, intuitive channel. I use all of that with your guides to help you find the root cause of your illness and heal it, okay? So today I asked before I got on what they wanted me to talk about, and the one thing that popped up, and it's a big deal, is signs that you need to change what you are doing to get well. So that's the number one sign, right? If you're sick, if you have an illness, you have got to change what you're doing. If you want to get well, right? You've got to look at all the things in your life that could be causing you to be sick and have the pain and illness, because that's the first thing your body's doing. It's telling you to pay attention to what's going on around you. Where's your mind going? What are you ingesting in your body? What are you around that could be dragging you down, right? So some of the other signs of that you need to change: if you're having stress, if you're having panic, if you're having like stomach issues, and then of course serious illnesses, you really want to look at what you're doing when you have this stuff. So if you're having anxiety, if you wake up and your mind's racing, if you eat foods and it doesn't feel right, if you don't feel good after it, like I talk about this all the time, it's like learning your body so then you can really sense immediately when it's something that's not right for you. I also talk about this a lot. This is something that's huge, like, different diets. The same diet's not for everybody. So it's important to pay attention to how your body reacts to certain foods, okay? I know for me, there's certain foods I'll eat it and then I just feel horrible for a couple hours, right? And it's different foods, and it's some foods that wouldn't affect others. So it's really important to do it for yourself, not follow necessary diets or things. It's more what's you. You need to pay attention to how you feel with the food. Like I said, it's going to be different for everybody, okay? I think that's really important because not all diets work the same for everybody. We're all different. We all react differently to different things. We all have different stresses and anxiety and all of that in our lives every day. So the other thing that goes along with this, right? If you're sick, if you have anxiety, if you have stress, if you have upset stomachs, if you have pains in your body, you need to change what you're doing. You need to seriously look at what are you doing and make changes that will help you with those things, right? Because if you don't change it, it's going to get worse. You can go to the doctor, you can go to a healer, and they help you, right? They'll help you, clear it out and feel better maybe for temporary. But if you don't make those changes in your life to have a different life, and that will help you get rid of the illnesses and feel better, they're going to stay there and they're going to get worse. Okay? Like I said, you can feel better with certain things, but if you don't make the changes in your life, they're going to stay and get worse. There is some situations where it doesn't necessarily stay and get worse, but for the most part, if it's showing up, that's your body and your soul telling you you've got to make changes to your life. We're programmed to just, go on our mosey way every day and kind of blindly just go without paying attention to what we're doing. And it's very difficult for people. I've noticed this a lot with clients lately. It's difficult for people to make the changes that will make a difference, to help you even dig deep and understand what your root causes of your illnesses, right? Because there's root causes. You know, when you work with me, you understand your body gets weakened by what's mentally going on. And like an example for me recently, I had my eye got, and it looked like a sty, right? But it came to me that it was a thrush pocket. And I thought, well, that's interesting. Never heard of that. I mean, I know thrush, it's yeast. I've always kind of struggled with yeast. That's something I have to be very careful with, because that will wreak havoc on your body, right? And a lot of people have it because of all the antibiotics and everything we've had. But I had an overabundance of sugar over the holidays, and it went to my eye because my energy was weakened around my eyes, because there was things I didn't want to see. So do you understand when I say there's a connection for the mental to the physical symptoms? So your energy gets weakened, or that part of your body gets weakened, and so whatever is, so you either have negative energy coming in, or your thoughts are just wreaking havoc on your system. It'll go to that part of your body, and that's why it shows up, in different symptoms. So there's a mental correlation to the physical most of the time. I read somewhere and they said, I think it was 80%. I think it might be higher than that. But regardless, you've got to change what you're doing. If it's what you're eating, the food, you want to just take the best care of yourself. And I get it, it's hard. I struggle with that myself, hence the eye. It's a struggle. But especially if you're having serious illnesses, well, even more especially if you don't, you want to catch it before you have the serious illnesses. So you've got to learn to pay attention. You've got to learn to pay attention to what you're eating, to where your mind's going, to where your stress is coming from, and it's letting it go. It's going to come out soon, but Earth it's been set up so we have that. So we have the stress, anxiety, and it's hard to overcome it, right? But you want to do that, and you want to start now. Now, if you have a serious illness, 100% start now. If you don't, you still should start now so it doesn't get worse. Because your body's talking to you. It's telling you need to make a change in what you're doing. So, all right. That's what I have for today, guys. All right, we'll do a little healing meditation real quick, okay? So close your eyes. Imagine the violet flame below your feet, coming up and around and through your whole body, cleansing, clearing, and purifying everything. Any negative thoughts, any anger, frustration, just throw them in the violet flame. Any negativity you feel that's come from others, just put that in the violet flame. Whether you've had an argument, pulled in front of somebody in traffic, or somebody just got mad at you, because that's what's going on. People's tempers are a little bit high because of the uncertainty around us. And then finally, in the consciousness, anything that you feel that you might have picked up from the consciousness. We all tend to pick up on that stuff and we don't realize it's not ours. Just put those in the violet flame. And we're going to leave that violet flame there, and I want you to imagine the gold light coming to the top of your energy, splitting apart, going around and connecting at your feet, so your whole energy and your physical body's in the middle of this bubble of source, God light, whatever it is you believe in. Now you're in the middle of this bubble, safe and protected to receive healing. Now I want you to imagine again the gold light coming down from source. It's going into the top of your head. It's going all the way down to your heart. You're going to open your heart up, and you're going to send healing energy to anybody you've had a conflict with, anybody that's hurt you in any way, even very traumatic, and that's the most important. This is one step that will help you heal, is healing any trauma that's happened to you. You want to send gold light to that person to help heal for you. Doesn't mean you need to hang out with them, because I know that's a struggle for people. It's to help heal the situation. You've got to heal the situation because you can't change it. You can't make them understand what they did. I mean, maybe they will someday, maybe they won't, but you can't make it happen, so you've got to do it for yourself. So send that energy, the gold light from your heart, to as many people as you feel you need to heal a situation to help you, okay? And do it with the purest intentions. No anger, frustration there. You want it to be pure. This is again for you to heal. So go ahead and do that now. Okay, now I want you to send this light to your family. We're going to help the world at this point, so we're going to send it to your family. Now I want you to send it to everybody in your town. And now send it to everybody in your state. And now send it to everybody in your country. And finally send it to everybody in the world. Just sending love. Imagine the more and more people that do this, how we can make a difference, right? Okay. One last thing. I have started a membership program. I have 3 different things. So I do Monday messages where they ask a question and I give them a short channeled answer from their guides. And then on Tuesdays we do Tuesday Tea with Tracy, where we chat. I open a thread in Tracy's Secret Tribe and they ask questions in there and we talk about that and we discuss things. And then I do a group healing in that. And that's on a Zoom call, which has been really good. I think everybody's really enjoying that. And then on Wednesdays, I do Wellness Wednesday, where they post a thread on Tracy's Sacred Tribe and tell me what they want worked on, and I work on one part of their body. And so it's only $9.99 a month, and I just want to offer things where I can help people at a price that's reasonable. And so if you're interested, let me know. If you want more help, that would be a good place to start. And we're really having fun in there and discussing things. And so just let me know if you're interested. So that's what I got for today, guys. Go do something you love, something that brings you joy, lifts you up, right? Watch a movie. Go out in nature. These can all be self-care too, but do something that really lifts you up every single day. At least one thing. Then do every single day one self-care. Drink tea, Epsom salt bath, pray, meditate. Then look for the good in everything. And finally, write 10 things you're grateful for. When you start doing these things, it's going to make a difference in your life, I promise. And if you're not doing these things, ask yourself why. These are things you do that make a change in your life that I was talking about earlier. You've got to make the effort to make the change so you can feel better. You can't go about your day the same way you have been doing. You need to do something different so you can feel different and see things different. So have a great day. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.